Now I'm going to show you how to access and navigate the ebooks. First, you need to go to ebook next to resources. Then you need to choose the skill to find the book quicker, and I'm going to choose Spotlight on Phonics 1. Then you need to click first page or the red icon. Now you'll have access to all the students' books that they have. I'm going to choose the student book. Now you can navigate through the book using the arrows on the left and right side, or you can go to the little search bar on the bottom and type in the number and hit go or enter. If you know which unit you want to go to, just go to the second icon, table of contents. I'm going to choose unit 3. If you want to go back, you can go to the very first home button. The third icon is the thumbnail navigator where you can scroll through all the different pages. Take a look at the fourth icon. This is where you can save and store your own notes or bookmarks. You're going to want to be careful on what you save since all of the teachers will be using this same account. Now, let's take a look at the fifth icon. This will allow you to look at each individual page separately. As you can see, it starts off zoomed in. You can look at everything. You can listen to the audio file. And if there is a video, you can also play the video if you would like. To zoom out, all you have to do is click the same icon. The next icon allows you to zoom in. Once you click it, you will see a zoom pop-up window, and there will be a rectangle. You're going to want to take that rectangle, hold and press, and if you move it, you can drag it to whatever part of the page you would like. Now, if you'd like to adjust how much zoom there is, you can use the minus and plus buttons at the bottom right here. Following the zoom in icon, there is the full screen button. As you can see, you click it and now it's full screen. Next to the full screen icon, we have the search book. Anything you put in here, you will be able to search the book for. Next is search the web. This allows you to highlight something and quickly find the definition or show the students pictures of the word you have highlighted. This example, I'm going to use the word beginning. I'm going to highlight the word. After that, I'm going to choose neighbor. I choose neighbor because it will quickly show you the Korean definition, but also you will be able to show them pictures. So as you can see, here's the definition. And then if you click image, this third icon here, you can now see pictures of the word you looked up. The next function that you can use is the search function for a page. If you know what page you want, you can just type it in here and hit go, and it brings you to the page you might want. Now let's go over the last icon, which is the toolbox. Here, there will be a few different things you can use. Let's go over the pen tool first. Once you click it, a new pop-up window will pop up. And if you hold and press the top part, you can drag it. Let's go over the line tool first. This is good for doing matching activities like what we have here. I'm going to click and press at cat and connect it to bat with a straight line like this. Now, let's say you want to write something, so you can use the actual pen tool. For this, I'm actually going to zoom in and go to this part up here. A lot of times when I teach this class, I will have them say the letter and the sound. Like, everyone, what letter? B. What sound? B. Letter. B. Sound. B. Letter. B. Sound. B. I will also start teaching them the words capital letter and lowercase letter. So everyone say capital B, lowercase b, lowercase b, capital B, lowercase b, lowercase b. Just try to make things a chant. Sometimes I will have them clap. This way they can start learning the differences between capital and lowercase letters. This might take some time, but eventually they should be able to pick up on it. When I have my students do these type of activities, I usually will have them write each word 3 times. One time saying the letters, another time saying the sound of each letter, and a third time just for more practice. This activity is really good because it shows parents that they're using the book. It also shows them how to write each letter correctly as long as you are writing it correctly on the screen. And remember, when I do this, I will say either the name of the letter or the sound that it makes. An example of what I'm talking about is the letter A that is written on the computer screen. Students will often try to copy what it looks like. We should be showing our students how to correctly write each letter with a pencil. The next icon is the highlighter tool. The first thing you want to do is make sure the opacity is adjusted correctly, otherwise it will be the same as the pencil tool. As you can see, I highlighted listen and circle in different opacities. The next icon is the laser pointer, which is pretty self-explanatory. Next icon is the eraser, which will just erase parts of what you have written. And then we have the erase all icon, which erases everything. The next button I'm going to show you how to use in the toolbox is the memo tool. Say you teach your kids some new words, or you want to leave a note on what you did or didn't do yet, you can put it here. So I'm going to name this Tim's Chores. And I'm going to make a note or a memo that I taught them the word chores, and maybe dusting, laundry, whatever you want. And then you can hit save. Then you need to choose which page you're going to save it on. I'm going to save it on this one. Now it is saved. Now you can see on the top of the page, there's this little other icon. Once you click it, you can see the notes that I put into it. Now you have this link or URL tool that you can use. This is good for calling back different websites that you might have visited while you were here. Say I want to show them more pictures or give them the exact meaning of a certain phrase, like rake the yard. I can look it up on Neighbor. I'm going to go to images, and now you can see the different pictures. Say you want to save this for later, or say you have another class after this one that is the same. You might want to take this web address and copy it. Then you can go to the link URL tool, paste it, and just write maybe rake the yard and save it. I'm going to save it to page 21. If you click it, you'll now see it brings you straight to this website that you already visited. So again, this could be useful if you have the exact same class later on in the day, or maybe even tomorrow, to recall what the students looked at the day before. The next tool is the timer. Pretty self-explanatory here. You can just start a timer for whatever time you want, hit start. You can use a stopwatch right here. Then we have the hide screen, very self-explanatory. It just hides the ebook. The last function I'm going to show you how to use in the toolbox is the save page function. Say today I ended on page 48 and I finished the first two activities here. I can go to save page and then add. I'm going to start with my name since there might be other teachers that are also using the same ebook. So I'm going to write Tim, and I'm going to write class 4. I do that also because sometimes teachers will teach two of the same classes, so this way now they know where they left off, and maybe part 2. I'm saying part 2 because I finished this part and this part already, so that will remind me that I need to start here. Save. Now, say it is the next day, and I'm going to access my ebook. Instead of going to first page, you can now go to lesson progress. Then you can choose where you just left off. So I'm going to hit class start. And what happens is it brings me directly to the page I left off on yesterday. So page 48, I saved it as part 2, which means for me, I finished these two parts. And that is how you can use that save page function there.